Starts now. It's What's Happening
from the All Indiana Podcast Network.
What's happening?
It's what's happening this week in Indy and surrounding areas.
Tell me more.
This is In the Community. In the Community.
Hey there, welcome to the In the Community podcast. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw. Thanks for letting me help you plan a great weekend. There's a lot going on here in central Indiana, but I've got you covered with some of the best stuff from the Wish TV community calendar. Here's what's happening for the weekend of Friday, September 6th through Sunday, September 8th, 2024. This week, it's Indiana's Nicest Day and more from the Wish TV community calendar. Let's make it a great weekend and find out what's going on in the community.
Temp check. What kind of summer are we having this year? A family road trip summer? A beach bum summer? Or a wake me up when the sun sets summer? With Instacart, choose your own adventure and skip the shopping side quests. Where available, you can get ice cream delivered to your hotel, sunscreen to the pool, or cold brew to your bed. Well, door, in as fast as 30 minutes. Wherever you find yourself this summer, you can get the goods. Download Instacart for free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum $10 per order. Excludes restaurants. Additional terms and fees apply.
Are you struggling to close deals? Cold outreach is wasting the time of both the buyer and seller at every stage, especially when sellers are using shallow and outdated data. Your organization can overcome these challenges with technology that translates comprehensive, high-quality buyer data into real-time insights. These deeper insights empower sales reps and teams to adopt the habits of top performers, which leads to better outcomes, like more pipeline, higher win rates, and larger deals. We call this deep sales. And we've built the first deep sales platform with the next generation of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Right now, you can try LinkedIn Sales Navigator and get a 60-day free trial at linkedin.com/trial. That's linkedin.com/trial for a 60-day free trial. Let LinkedIn Sales Navigator help you sell like a superstar today. Just go to linkedin.com/trial and get started.
This week's featured event is known as Indiana's Nicest Day. Let's learn a little bit more about the Penrod Arts Fair.
The Penrod Society's 57th Annual Penrod Arts Fair and 11th Annual Evening with Penrod are back this September at Newfields. Here with more are John Roach, the Penrod Arts Fair Chair, and Penrod Artist Fair Exhibitionist Anna Afshar, dear friend of mine. We go way back, at least a year. Thank you guys so much for being here. This really is an amazing event. 57 years, let's start with you, John. That's a long time to do one singular day event like this.
It is a long time. Interestingly enough, I've been involved with the organization for about a dozen years now, and it was so interesting for me to learn that Penrod has been on the grounds of Newfields longer than a museum has. So part of the foundation of the society was to raise money to get that museum on the grounds. So it's a really interesting history.
Anna, I want to switch over to you because you're working on something here, and she was like, I had to slow down because I was going to be done way before I needed to be. But you're a fantastic artist. We see some of your artwork over here, and your artwork has been exhibited here in Indy and other places as well. What's it like for you to be a part of an event like this where there are going to be 350 plus artists and beyond here?
Well, it's always an honor. It's a big competition among artists to be part of such an art fair, exactly. So, but I am so lucky to be part of it for, I don't remember how many years, maybe 8 now. And who doesn't want to hang out with the beautiful Penrod guys? That's one of the perks of being part of it, where all artists know that. And yeah, personally for me, it's one of the best, business-wise, the best art fairs I do. And again, thank you to Penrod Society for putting it for Indianapolis artists, and including Stutz artists too. That's a big part of. I'm a artist at Stutz, and Penrod Society have been very supportive of our organization.
That support is huge. Penrod Society continually helping other arts organizations. That's the whole point of this arts fair. Talk about the importance of that. As Anna, you can go ahead and start working a little bit if you want. We're going to see a finished product here in a little bit, but the work that the Penrod Society does in helping arts.
Yeah, so the mission of the society is to support arts and cultural institutions in Indiana, and I think we do that in 2 big ways. One is exposure to arts at the fair itself. So we'll have more than 350 physical media artists like Anna, and then more than 650 performing artists. So it's just a really, really big, engaging day. The other way is all of the proceeds from the fair are redistributed to nonprofit arts and culture organizations in Indiana through a rigorous grants process. So if you come out to the fair, it'll be a phenomenal time, but also all of those proceeds will go back into the community to support arts organizations.
I was listening to you. I was also being mesmerized by watching Anna work on this painting. It's wild the way that she just puts things together on canvas like that. And some of your artwork is over here, Anna.
Yes.
Explain your artwork for people who have never seen some of your stuff.
Oh my gosh. As people can see, I do a lot of different things. I started as a watercolorist many years ago, but now I ventured into oils and acrylics and mixed media. When I travel, I do a lot of plein air work. So here today, I have actually my plein air sketch in charcoal in Paris. But I also love to do portraiture, and this is one of my, I think, pretty successful watercolor portraits.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of Indianapolis pieces, and today I changed my mind actually last minute about what I will do on the set. I was going to do flowers, but then I was like, wait a minute, it's Indianapolis, and my most popular image of Indianapolis I do is red umbrella. And people come to me and say, you make Indianapolis look like Paris, and I guess I embraced it, and I love that people see that. Not like Indianapolis has to be like Paris, but I think maybe I bring a little bit of European and romantic flair into my art and into Indianapolis. So I decided today I'm going to paint red umbrella almost from my actually my memory, because I know it so well. I have a little kind of like it's my print of my piece. But as you can see, I change every time I do a piece. I do something different.
If you don't mind, can I take? I just want to get it closer to the camera so that people can get an idea of kind of what she's working on there. I know it's a little bit hard to see, and we'll show some of the finished product here at the end. But if people want to come out to the Penrod Arts Fair, John, what's the best way for people to do that, hours-wise and things like that?
Yeah, so first, the best place to find information about Evening with Penrod and the art fair itself is on penrod.org. So a really easy website. Evening with Penrod is a gala-style preview event that we added 11 years ago now on September 6th. So Friday, right before the fair. It's really, really fun event, over 21, exposure to about a third of the artists. And then for the day of the fair, it's 9 to 5 on the grounds of Newfields at 38th and Michigan. People come for an hour, people come all day long. I'm struck every year by how many people have made it a tradition. Every year I meet with someone who's been coming to the fair for 30 or 40 years. And it's just a great tradition for everyone.
Well, we are so grateful that it is here in Indianapolis. We'll have all the information on how you can get out there and get to the Evening with Penrod, which will allow you to buy some of that art before other people get to it as well, which is a huge deal, over at lifestylelive.tv. Guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And I'm so excited to see this thing finished up. It's going to be great.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
The Penrod Society's 57th Annual Penrod Arts Fair and 11th Annual Evening with Penrod are back at Newfields September 6th and 7th. This year's arts fair features more than 350 artists from across the country, 1,000 performers across 5 stages of entertainment, more than 50 arts-related nonprofit organizations, a variety of food and beverage vendors, and an extensive children's area. On the night prior to the fair at Evening with Penrod, attendees get an exclusive preview and first opportunity to purchase art from more than 100 artists who will be featured at the fair. The Penrod Society is dedicated to enhancing public awareness and of showcasing the arts. Proceeds from the Evening with Penrod at Newfields support various arts, cultural, and educational activities and institutions throughout central Indiana. The Penrod Arts Fair, known as Indiana's Nicest Day, has become a long-standing Indianapolis tradition, growing from a one-day event in 1967 to now the largest single-day arts fair in the nation. This event is for everyone. You've definitely got to check this out if you have never been. It's for people who love art, people who are curious about art, and even people who don't know a thing about art. So go out and check out Indiana's Nicest Day at the Penrod Arts Fair. The Eiteljorg Museum is hosting the 19th annual Quest for the West art show and sale Friday and Saturday, September 6th and 7th. Meet nationally acclaimed artists, celebrate, and purchase their artwork during 2 Luck of the Draw art sales. Pre-registered guests will participate in opening weekend events, including a Friday miniature Luck of the Draw art sale, a special exhibit honoring 2023 Quest Artist of Distinction Christy Melanie, plus a VIP tour of the exhibition Alfred Jacob Miller Revisiting the Rendezvous, and a Saturday evening art sale and awards banquet. Now, September 6th, the cars are driving themselves at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indy Autonomous Challenge, a landmark event in automation and innovation where the racing capital of the world will host the world's fastest autonomous race car competition. Visit the innovation paddock in the trackside garages showcasing cutting-edge technologies. Starting at 1 o'clock, the on-track portion of the day begins with traditional pre-race ceremonies and extensive live broadcasts throughout the venue. The afternoon will spotlight 10 university teams in multiple head-to-head competitions piloted by AI drivers. This event, in partnership with the Indiana Economic Development Corporation and Sports Tech HQ, aspires to foster innovation and position Indiana as a leader in high-speed autonomy. The Newcastle Airport Marlett Field invites you and your family to enjoy their fly-in and car show. That's coming up Saturday, September 7th from 10 until 3. There is no admission fee, and there's going to be airplanes and helicopter rides too, weather permitting. Food's going to be served, a car show, and a whole lot of airplanes on display for you to see and to check out for yourself. The Newcastle Kiwanis Club will be providing food, Jack's Donuts, and coffee from 10 until 11 in the morning, then bacon cheeseburgers, brats, hot dogs, chips, and drinks from 11 until 2:30. All food proceeds will be used to purchase new shoes for children in need around Henry County. The Henry County Sheriff's Canine Department also going to be hosting a car show. Registration is from 10 until 11 with awards at 2:30. There are a lot of trophies and door prizes to be given away. $15 per vehicle entry. First 40 registrants will receive a dash plaque, and there's also going to be a DJ. Grateful Rescue presents the 4th annual Grateful Fest. Featuring Friends of Fred food truck festivals, there will be a variety of vendors for pets and their owners. Don't miss the fun Saturday, September 7th from 11 until 7 at Morrow's Meadow in Yorktown. Well, Saturday, September 7th, the Friends of Fred are also going to be in Rushville at the Riverside Park and Amphitheater from 5 until 10 o'clock. They'll roll Indiana's hottest food trucks to party the night away with all the Rushville rocking foodies. This is an all-ages event with free admission, free parking, a free family zone, and a free concert from Absolute Queen. Adult beverages made available by the Heart of Rushville. Well, the community walks held in hundreds of communities across the country are the core of the Out of the Darkness movement, which began in 2004. These events give people the courage to open up about their own connections to the cause and a platform to create a culture that's smarter about mental health. Friends, family members, neighbors, and coworkers walk side by side, supporting each other and in memory of those we've lost. This event particularly meaningful to me because I have loved ones that have struggled with mental health issues. I imagine you probably have too. And just a few years ago, I nearly lost one of my own children due to suicide. The Indianapolis Walk will be this Saturday, September 7th at Military Park at White River State Park. This doesn't have to be a losing battle. It's more important than ever for us to stay connected. Register today and help save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide. Annually, Hoagies and Hops hosts a hoagie eating contest to raise money for local nonprofit organization HVAF of Indiana, which helps homeless and at-risk veterans returning to self-sufficiency. It's happening Saturday, September 7th from 2:30 till 4. Challengers compete to see who can eat an 18-inch Italian hoagie the fastest. The winner will receive one free 18-inch cheesesteak per month for a year. A custom hoagie platter designed by Pottery by You and bragging rights. The fee to enter is $25 per person. $20 from each entry will be donated to HVAF. Hoagies and Hops will also donate 10% of food and beer sales for the day. And the excitement is building for Taylor Swift's visit to Indianapolis. So if you're a Swiftie that just can't wait until November, well, then head to the Buzzkirk Chumley Theater in Bloomington Sunday, September 8th for Swiftie Fest, the ultimate tribute to the music of Taylor Swift. The Bejeweled Band's Amy Eisenman and Maggie Lindley will perform the hits and fan favorites from every single Taylor era. So pick your era's outfit, bring your besties, and be ready to have some fun. These are just a few of the events you'll find on the Wish TV community calendar. You can find more information about these events, and don't forget, it's also First Friday this week, so you can check out those events and a whole lot more as well. And, of course, if you have an event you'd like to share, well, click on the link in the show notes. It'll take you right to the Wish TV community calendar. I hope you follow this podcast so you can keep up on everything going on. Maybe tell a friend about it if you find it helpful. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw, and I'll be back again next week to help you plan a great weekend in the community on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
From Wish TV, this is In the Community. Discover more and learn more about what's happening in Indy and surrounding areas at wishtv.com.
And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook,
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.